Hi guys, how you doing? It's Rich with Pit Lane Sim Racing, and today I wanted to talk about race strategies and how I go about creating strategies for F1 Manager 2022. Please make sure you're hitting the thumbs up on the video and also subscribing to the channel. Now, I do just want to caveat this by saying this is most definitely going to change come 1.7 patch, because they're going to be looking at tyre balancing, part balancing, and all of that good stuff. But for now, maybe for a few weeks, this might be a very helpful video. And if it does change substantially, I will come back with another video and make sure there is a card right here on the screen so that you can go and find that. But let's look at strategy, what I do, and how I figure out what we're doing. Now, as we start, you can see behind my head, we have these starter strategies. Now, there is some very important bits here, right, to go with. Say I pick strategy C, which is medium, hard, soft, straight away. You can see estimated race time up here in the top right-hand corner, and that is for strategy C. That pretty much is your holy grail when you're doing strategies. It's your projection. If I go to strategy A from the suggested, we go 17 seconds faster. So both strategy B and C are 17 seconds slower. But there's a really important thing here that you can do. You can go in to edit the strategy and have a look at it. Now, we've got our base strategy. Of the three, that is the quickest one. But what we can see here is that at the end of the medium stint, we are, we're over wear on the tyre. We dip below the 30% threshold, which you don't want to do because your tyres, your pace will drop off substantially. So that's a little bit long for the medium tyre. And indeed, even though we're running the hard tyre, we get very close to that 30%. So you could go in here and look at current pace target. Now, this is a very, very, very useful tool, because when you are in race, you select the pace, don't you? So you'll go harder on the tyres, easier on the tyres. This projects what that's going to do to your strategy. So that would be to conserve your tyre, that would be going light on your tyre, standard, aggressive, and all-out attack on your tyres. And as you can see, that means I'd have to be pitting on lap 20, lap 23, lap 24-ish, and then lap 24, well, we'll see, we'll have to change this, about lap 26, and then all the way up to lap 29 if you conserved the soft tyre all the way. Now, as you can see, by the estimated race time, that is 15 seconds slower. So that's not a good move to do that. Yes, you'll be able to make it work. How about if we went a little bit more aggressive on the hard tyre, because we had that wear to spare? Okay, that's 7 seconds slower than the original, but it's not really working, is it? We don't want to go under 30% on the tyre, and we don't really want to be on the edge of wear so much, but we already know going hard, medium, medium is 17 seconds slower, and the strategy C is the same if we go medium, hard, soft. But let's explore this medium, hard, soft strategy. If we go in to edit it here, what we can do is move the current pace target. So you can make that aggressive, and you can make the hard tyre aggressive, but we do move below the wear rating on that. But look, over here, even though we've gone aggressive, fully attacking on the medium, we still have wear left, so we can extend that medium stint out here quite safely to lap 19, and then that brings us in to the window with the soft tyre. Now, how aggressive can we go on the soft tyre? There we go. We can go all out aggression on all of our tyres if we go medium, hard, soft. So just by adjusting there, we had adjusted strategy A, but now we've adjusted the pace target. We are a full 16 seconds faster and 33 seconds faster than hard, medium, medium. Now, just for completion's sake, we can look at hard, medium, medium, and we can go full out aggression here and see what we can do. And that is some 33 seconds, 34 seconds faster, 35 seconds faster as we move the stints. 35 seconds, so we can update that. which makes it 1 second faster than going medium, hard, soft. Now, what you can do beyond this and say, but Rich, I want to use the soft tyres first. That's just what I would like to do. Maybe you've got a driver near the front and that's what you've decided you want to do. Maybe you want a medium tyre in the middle and you want the hard tyre at the end. You can do that too. You just set up a new setup, you just create it, and there you have it. You've set up that, and it's 1 second slower by projection, but who knows? With traffic, pitting early, maybe you've got clear space, maybe you've got clear air, and you can really send it. Who knows? It's your strategy. But you can just add more strategies at the bottom and just do what you want. Now, what is a really, really important thing? I'm going to go with hard, medium, medium, okay? But what's really, really important, you can do driver options to start the race. And this is your pace mode, your fuel usage, and your ERS strategy, okay? Now, a thing I think that people aren't really understanding is the more you push these things, okay, yes, of course, you're going to use more fuel, you're going to use more of your tyre, you're going to use more ERS. But probably more importantly than that, your drivers will become more likely to make a mistake because they are pushing and pushing and pushing. So, back in the strategy, it's all well and good for me to say, well, I'm projected to go 17 seconds faster on this strategy. That's absolutely fine. Oh, I can make it. I can do this on the tyres. But is Fernando Alonso likely to make mistakes? Now, I can say from my gameplay so far, there are a few drivers that will make mistakes, and this may differ save to save, but for me, if I pushed my drivers, Sebastian Vettel and Lance Stroll, in this way, both of them would lock up, both of them would crash every so often. They will make lots and lots of mistakes. So while this is the fastest, use it with caution. This is how I set up, but then you know your drivers, you know your team. And I think it's important as well to look at the pace mode. Do you want to go early attack? Maybe you're using a hard tyre initially and your aim is to stay in DRS, take it steady, see what the race brings. So maybe you want to go on standard on your pace mode and fuel usage and just go standard on your ERS usage. Fuel, another very important thing. Maybe you want to save weight. Maybe you want to underfuel your car so that you can conserve fuel, but you are going faster because you've got less weight on board. Or maybe you trust your drivers and you overfuel them so you can use absolutely maximum fuel usage for much, much longer, really pushing the driver, using up that extra fuel. But I just wanted to go through these different setups, these different sort of ideas with strategy. You shouldn't just go in and say, oh, look, I'm going to take strategy A. Really think about it. There's something that I've only just realized as well, and this will be interesting to see if anyone's watched this far. I've just noticed something which is a real big schoolboy error. Up here, across the top, is the weather forecast. And look at this. From lap, what, 32, 33, it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. And I've only just noticed that. So, how long can we make those hard tyres last? That's the thing now. That's the question now. And at a standard usage, we can get the hard tyres near that rain. So I'd be tempted to do that. I'd be tempted to take the hard tyre under normal use there. I'd be tempted to do that. I'd be tempted to do that. Maybe you could split it. Maybe you can have Ocon absolutely stretching it out there, but maybe you could go aggressive on Fernando Alonso. Weather is a really important thing, and I genuinely not noticed it because there's so much to think about in this game. Absolutely fantastic. I hope this video has helped you guys. Do you do anything different on your setup? Are there any different things you take into account when setting up your car and your strategy for the race? Do let me know down in the comments, but please do hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon.